Heisman Trophy winner. Charles Woodson, he went to Michigan. Elvis Grbac went to Michigan. I said, are you going to give this young man any amnesty tonight? He said, are you kidding? Not tonight. He's a Raider.
You're so right, Paul.
Now, why not keep on going? This time, Lockett is up against him again. They're working up the field. Good job by Woodson. Incidental contact makes Lockett go inside. Grbac throws the ball outside.
Risen tried to beat Woodson. The pass was overthrown. Contact was incidental.
Boy, I'll tell you, Woodson just shows why he was a Heisman Trophy winner and a #1 draft choice. Look at him. That's me. Watch this. Andre Rison tries to get inside. He will not allow it. Look, he won't allow it. And then, look, he makes a turn. He's after Rison. That is just outstanding coverage.
It's a quick post and go. He keeps his hands. He still looks in. But look at the recovery speed. You can see the burst going out. Eric Allen on the other corner's got to wonder if he had to buy a ticket to watch this game. They haven't thrown anywhere near him.
Grbac throws in the flat. They'll be stopped shy of the goal line. Kimball Anders made the catch.
Little play action with Elvis Grbac on the roll. He gets Kimball out in the flat. Who's there to make the tackle? The guy they've been picking on, Charles Woodson.
Come in as the wide receivers on 1st and 10. Grbac to throw. Gonzalez. Loose in the secondary. Fumble. And Horn is right there to recover for Kansas City.
And you see him come in and strip the ball. Horn is there. How Gonzalez holds on to this, he gets whacked and then just gets stripped of the ball. You got to put the ball away. Woodson is very smart.
Since the second quarter, his level of play has come up to anybody he's gone after. Lockett before, now Horn. Now he almost makes a play on an interception. He is going to be something special in a hurry in this league.
Gannon unloads down the sideline, intended for Shed, and guess who? Woodson right there, or intended for Joe Horn.
That ball was thrown out of bounds. It wouldn't have made any difference because Woodson would have never been able to catch it in bounds. But this guy can cover. Charles Woodson, and earlier in the game, Joe, you showed where he was looking in the backfield. Now look at, he's got Horn. He's got him locked in. He sees Horn look for the ball. When Horn looks for the ball, it's his turn to turn and look for the ball.
He's very polished for a young corner.
Greg Davis has kicked the 26-yard field goal. Danny Cannell to Joe Juravish, broken up by...
For the football, that time Eric Allen.
Elway, Ed McCaffrey. Charles Woodson breaks in. Pick of the Raiders, Charles Woodson on the other side.
Woodson with great technique there. You see him get the nice bump at the line of scrimmage. That's right off his pad to Jetton, who's gone.
Third quarter. Second and goal from the Oakland 7. Garrett picked off by Charles Woodson in the end zone. Woodson gets it all the way back to the 24-yard line. 3 and out for the Raiders. It's a field goal. Not happy days for Richie Cunningham. Cowboys trail 13-3 with 7 minutes to go. Watch Woodson in the spot shadow. He misses the play, right? Billy Davis is going to be run down by Woodson. Amazing.
And you can't teach that, Chris. He was on the blitz. He came back. Look at Charles Woodson on the coverage here. He's got his eyes in the backfield, but remember, he has great speed and comes within an eyelash right there, preventing a completion that turns into a touchdown.
Still the second quarter. Plummer, Adrian Moreau, it's Charles Woodson. 46 yards, touchdown. Boy, you know he's good if Willie Brown says you can wear my number. 16-14, they're aided.
And we talk about keeping your eyes in the backfield. This time it pays off. You see Woodson right there. He's taking a great look at the quarterback, following his eyes, and he knows he's gone once he gets it.
First of what they... But San Diego at Oakland. Charles Woodson, the rookie, against Ryan Leaf. Will this be a duel of them? Well, you do remember the Rose Bowl when Woodson's Michigan Wolverines beat the Cougs of Washington.
Pro Bowl-bound Charles Woodson's final play interception sealed another Raider victory. Woodson's interception clinched victory for John Gruden, and the battle-hardened Raiders won for the 8th time this year, doubling the 1997 win total.
Woodson, last year's Defensive Rookie of the Year and Pro Bowler, and Randy Moss, last year's Offensive Rookie of the Year and Pro Bowler. Eye to eye, at least on some plays. Perfect. Here's Andrea Kramer.
going to go out there to try to destroy me, and I'm going to do whatever I can to destroy him. And it's not being, you know, I'm taking it out on him. I mean, that's just who's out there defending me on game day.
You just got two great athletes that have to bump heads, and somebody's got to win. You know what I'm saying? And I believe I'm the one to win.
While Moss and Woodson won't be matched up exclusively during the game, they've concocted a plan of attack for those opportunities when they will face each other.
First, I'm looking at his eyes. You know, before the play, before he even run the first play, I'm going to look in his eyes and really see where he's at.
Well, if he comes to my side, my first thought is they're throwing the ball to Randy Moss.
I guess as the game progresses, you know, start looking at his hips, start looking at his back pedal.
I don't want to play him off. I want to get up and bump and running because, I mean, he has that long stride, and he's up on you before you know it.
I love that. I love that. That's showing me that he has some fight in him. That's showing me that he's not scared of me no matter what the circumstances are.
Circumstances have not yet allowed Woodson to play offense in the NFL. But the former two-way star at Michigan refuses to downplay his receiving abilities, even when compared to Moss.
I'll be right up there with Randy Moss. I know I could be a great offensive player.
He wouldn't. He wouldn't. I guess that's just running off at the mouth right there.
I feel like if I was on the other side of the ball, then I would be something real special just the way I am on defense.
I'm not saying that he can't really excel at it, but being up there with me, you can forget it.
One arena where Moss has a clear advantage is in endorsements. He hawks candy, video games. He's the only NFL player designated to wear Air Jordans. And coming next month, Moss's Magic Crunch cereal. But Woodson believes he can dominate Moss in another off-the-field endeavor. How about a modern-day version of the Superstars competition?
I'll probably win quite a few events. I don't really know what events would be out there.
All right, basketball, you said.
Boom.
Basketball, forget it. Forget it. You can, Miss Kramer, you can forget it. No, no.
100-yard dash.
100-yard dash.
What? What did he say?
He'd probably get me 100. He'd probably get me in 100. Definitely in 100.
100-yard dash?
He gave it to you.
Okay, that's good, because I was going to give it to me, too.
Swimming.
Swimming? Oh, swimming.
Swimming? Yeah, probably get him in swimming, too.
I've never seen him swim before, so I can't tell you. But I really get down in that water and go and come on back. I can swim. I'm a swimmer.
Bowling.
I haven't bowled since elementary school, so I can't, but I still got a little straw. I can do a little something in bowling.
Boom. I'm going to get him in bowling. I'm going to get him in bowling.
I'm going to fly down there for a week. We can do all this stuff. We might have a little security around us, but we can do all this stuff. Bowling, we can swim, we can do all this.
Quarter Vikings, next play. Cunningham. I still think it's Chuck Foreman out of the backfield, 44. Charles Woodson strips it. Ball is loose. The Raiders.
Seahawks ball 2nd and 12 in the second. John Kitna to Christian Foria. Charles Woodson with a little extra shove at the end. And you tack on 15 yards more.
Tackles and get into the end zone.
Still in the first quarter. Charles Woodson. Hey, he's playing offense. He wants to. And on 2nd and 6, Gannon to Woodson. He turns it upfield, picks up a first down. Then he's knocked out of bounds. 2 plays later. Late third. Gerback. All shook off through the hands of Tony Gonzalez. Charles Woodson. He scored. He was woozy, missed only a couple plays, and he was back. This time, it's Charles Woodson that makes the pick of the overthrow. Ryan, turnover prone, had 2 picks in the first half.
54 in the middle, just sort of moving around. Manning just got away from Grady Jackson, throws on the run. Incomplete, knocked away by Woodson, intended for the rookie Reggie Wayne.
From the Packers during the summer, second-year man from Virginia, and his first pass as a Saint, picked off by Charles Woodson. But you know what you could say for Brooks? He is a quick learner. But we'll get back. For the Raiders, nothing new. Kitna back in the game. Throws it. Intercepted by Eric Allen. Second is Charles Woodson. Woodson intended for Sean Dawkins. Listen to the Raider fans here in Seattle.
Woodson's 4th of the year. Well, it's just Woodson and Dawkins, but look at Charles Woodson. Look how he gets in front of Sean Dawkins, and Dawkins is arguing that he got interfered with by Charles Woodson, but Dawkins stopped fighting, coming back for the football.
Alexander still in the game, not Waters. The throw, not even close. Intended for Sean Dawkins, and he had a blanket for wearing him, Charles Woodson. 2nd and 20. Draw play. And Waters weaving his way. Down to the open. At the 20. Then he fumbles the ball. And the Raiders recover as Marquez Pope stripped the ball from behind. And
Charles Woodson, I think it was. I think Charles Woodson knocked the ball loose as he came across.
And Marquez Pope recovers.
And a host of Raiders there to gather in the ball. Boy, we saw Charles Woodson drag down Tyrone Wheatley. And now Charles Woodson, with that remarkable speed, puts the old Lawrence Taylor chop on the football. And geez.
The Raiders lead 27-24. Green, last gasp. He's going to have to wing it and hope. Charles Woodson picks it off. And after going 2-18 over a 20-game span against the Chiefs in the 90s,
Way-back machine to see one of the game's subplots. Cardinals David Boston and Raiders Charles Woodson. Kids balled against each other and went at it in college. C. Wood, 16 career picks in Michigan. Boston, 191 career catches as a Buckeye. Ohio State beat Michigan this year. They beat him again right here. Minute and a half left. Back to the here and now. Jake Plummer to David Boston, who beat Woodson off the line, 50 yards to the house. Boston was the first NFC wideout to go over 1,000 yards receiving this year. Some more Buckeye love, huh? Raiders try to answer.
Corner Charles Woodson protected the end zone and the lead. Goal line stand.
Loaded play action. Looks right. Throw intercepted again by the Raiders, and this one may go a long way. A lateral back to Woodson by Thomas. Woodson at a 45-yard line.
With 10 wins, the Raiders were the only division winner to repeat in 2001.
And forgot that had been changed, so I guess it was the right call.
Well, here it is, January 19th, 2002.
On their opening possession. Cordell, short set, finds Ward, almost picked, and then Ward's with a circus catch off the tip. Nearly taken away by Charles Woodson. Great concentration.
Hines Ward comes down. Watch this. Look at his hands. He's got to have complete control of the football. The ball is in the air. The ball is in the air, and he falls out of bounds. This is incomplete.
Stewart, good protection. Throws underneath, almost picked off again by Woodson.
Boy, what coverage.
Oh, man, I tell you, there's one place you just don't want to go, and it's at him, number 24. But they also said, we have to attack their best defensive back if we want to be successful. Well, here's Plexico Burress attacking their best defensive back. Look at Woodson. Is he in position to make the play? The only thing that saved this interception is Plexico Burress is much taller, and he goes on the defense and knocks the ball down.
Keep in mind, Woodson's 6'1", but Burress is 6'5".
Three wide receivers for Cordell Stewart. He goes to the shotgun. Blitz coming. Woodson got it. Lost it.
But disrupted him.
Cordell's thinking, where did he go? Where did he go? Stewart to throw on first down. Pump fake, then rifles it to Hines Ward. He fumbles. The Raiders have it. Derek Gibson.
I'm going to tell you what.
Check it, it's Woodson.
Number 24 strips him. Here comes the catch. He's on the ground. Now watch this right arm. Bang! He just knocks the ball out.
Another big turnover, and the Raiders back in business. 3 sacks and 2 interceptions in the same game since they started keeping track of sacks in 1982. Cordell unloads. That's going to be intercepted.
This is the weight room.
This is Charles Woodson of the Oakland Raiders. Charles helps the United Way build stronger communities by supporting fitness and nutritional programs that help kids succeed.
This exercise right here develops upper body strength.
So how much can you bench?
But there's other aspects to physical fitness. There's cardiovascular, there's flexibility.
So how much can you bench?
You know, bench about 340 pounds.
My dad can bench more than that. So can my dad.
Great.